Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. Thank you for being here. New tonight, the study of what it would cost to fluoridate Spokane's water system. That study is now complete and the findings were just released yesterday, meaning the city is one major step closer to deciding if it will implement a fluoridation system.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley joining us live in the studio tonight with more on the next steps and the debate surrounding fluoridation. Amanda?
Well, the Spokane City Council decided to go forward with an engineering and cost study on the fluoridation of the city's water system in February last year. Now that the study is complete, the city will soon start taking public comment to determine the next steps. Now, Spokane voters have already rejected the fluoridation of Spokane's water 3 times in the past, but the city council is hoping the 4th time will stick. Now, 2 years ago, the city received a $600,000 grant to study the cost of implementing a fluoridation system. If the city decides to go forward with fluoridation, it will use a previously awarded $4 million grant to help set that system up. But before it gets to that point, council must approve a resolution declaring that the $600,000 study is complete and that it will be used in upcoming public discussions. That resolution will be introduced to council on June 12th and voted on June 26th. Now, during council's June 15th study session, the study consultant will be available to answer questions. Now, after all of this happens, the city council will open up discussion and public review of the study results. This will help council to determine the next steps. Of course, we'll keep you posted on when city council will be taking that public comment moving forward. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you very much. In other top stories tonight, the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is asking residents to be more aware of their smartphone and smartwatch settings that automatically call 911 if a fall is detected.
The Sheriff's Office says the 911 center has seen a significant increase in false or abandoned emergency calls where someone accidentally calls 911 but hangs up before anyone answers. Over the weekend, the Sheriff's Office 911 center reportedly received more than 50 calls from one cell phone.
So that phone was later traced back to someone at a local theme park. If you do accidentally call 911, officials are asking you stay on the line and let the dispatcher know that the call was an accident.
Meanwhile, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office arrested a man who was suspected of being involved in a string of vehicle prowling and car thefts. According to the Sheriff's Office, 26-year-old Ty Holland may be connected to more than 200 potential victims. Detectives were able to find Holland after he was allegedly caught stealing items from a car near a local trailhead. After a few days, they were able to arrest him in Airway Heights. However, Holland was able to post bond. This remains an active investigation with additional arrests and charges expected.
A serious crash backed up I-90 in Spokane for several hours this morning. Look at that. Amazingly, no one died or has life-threatening injuries from this crash. There were 5 vehicles in total involved, 3 commercial and 2 personal, and they all piled up on top of each other, almost as tall as that semi-truck. Both Washington State Patrol and the Department of Transportation are now investigating what happened.
New photos show the damage from a brush fire after 2 duplexes caught fire in Pullman yesterday. According to the Pullman Fire Department, a grass fire was intensified by 25-mile-per-hour winds. It then jumped those duplexes on Pullman's College Hill. 3 people had to be treated for smoke inhalation. A family of 6 was displaced and is currently receiving help from the American Red Cross.
Happening tomorrow night, the Spokane Public School Board will discuss naming the front entryway for that brand new downtown stadium.
The proposed name is the Joe Albi Plaza. The front entryway would feature a display plaque and the statue of Joe Albi. The proposed resolution states the name would recognize the legacy of the former stadium's namesake, Joe Albi. Recently, the SPS School Board submitted a street name change application to the city of Spokane. They requested to rename a section of West Dean Avenue to Joe Albi Way, citing it further recognizes the contributions that he made to sports in Spokane.
In the meantime, Spokane Public Schools is gearing up for the summer and events that students can participate in. Options will be available for grades 1 through 12.
Programs include a week-long summer camp experience for younger students, open gym availability, credit opportunities, and credit retrieval courses.
We've heard a lot about research around summer slides, so our messaging is really we want to increase access and opportunity for all of our students to be able to go out, meet new friends, have some learning opportunities.
So the dates will range for many of those programs, but some will begin the day after school ends in June. All information on those summer programs can be found on the Spokane Schools website, which is spokaneschools.org.
All right, taking a break from the headlines to talk weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo. Another mild May day across the inland Northwest with temperatures in the upper 60s.
They're starting to creep up, though. Our Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo is here to talk about how the rest of the week is shaping up.
I think it's going to be warmer and a little bit sunnier each day, but we do have a few chances of showers. Basically, we have this cutoff low kind of sitting overhead, and what that means is we'll see some activity, but we don't really have the moisture to go along with it. So a few, I guess, kind of stray showers is the extent of it. Right now, still sitting at 67. We've been there for a while. It's likely we eke out just a little bit more, but overall, things are pretty mild. We've got a couple of stray showers off to the north. Stray, that is, and no convection or thunder and lightning in those, but we're going to keep a close eye on it just because, well, you never know. A little bit of energy in the atmosphere just makes it one of those things that we'll watch out for. Looks like it's a similar story tomorrow, and believe it or not, a similar story on Thursday as well. So a lot of just kind of more of the same is the name of the game. But I do think here in Spokane, we just hang on to the sunshine. Temperatures in the 70s tomorrow, mid 70s on Thursday, and by Friday, we are back up near 80 degrees under mostly sunny skies. There's a chance of a little bit of rain each day, but most of that stays in Northeast Washington. This weekend does look like we have a chance of rain here in Saturday and Sunday in Spokane, but all in all, I don't think it's a full wash when it comes to that holiday weekend. We'll talk that coming up in the full forecast.